Have you ever wondered why you keep putting your dreams on hold? You've got the vision, the passion, and the ambition, but yet something stops you every single time you try. Every morning, you wake up, you go to that job you tolerate, you check your phone, and scroll through people who are living the life you wish you had. You go to sleep, then you repeat the cycle the next day. Deep down, you know you are capable of more. You've got big ideas, big dream, a life you feel is calling you, but you are not moving. Not because you are lazy, not because you are not talented. Let me tell you what it is. It's not laziness. It's not even a lack of opportunity. It's called fear. More specifically, the fear of failure. The reason why you are not chasing your dream is not because you are scared of how to achieve it. It's because you are afraid to fail. You feel like you are living on autopilot because deep down you know you were made for more, but you are stuck in the circle of playing it safe. Now, if you are tired of letting fear steal your future, keep watching because we are going to flip the script on fear and unlock the mindset that will make you unstoppable. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adedibura. The truth is that most of us are wired to avoid failure. We've been conditioned to avoid failure like it's a disease. We were punished in school for it. Social media shames people for it. Even the people closest to us saw failure as something shameful, something painful. Then your own mind tells you, don't mess up, don't look stupid, don't risk it. This is because we often associate failure with pain, shame, embarrassment, and disappointment. We avoid it like a plague. You have to realize that your brain doesn't care about your dreams. It cares about your survival. It's a survival machine. It's wired to help you grow. It's wired to keep you safe. It's designed to protect you from anything that could bring you pain, either emotional, mental, or physical. So the moment you even think about taking a risk, starting a business, changing career, asking for that promotion, your brain kicks in with a million reasons not to do it. By suggesting, what if you mess up? What will people think? You're not ready yet. You will embarrass yourself, and so on. Does that sound familiar? That's not logic. That's fear in disguise. That's not the real you. That's your fear talking, disguised as logic, disguised as caution. But listen closely. Failure isn't the enemy. Your fear of failure is. Most people don't realize the fact that it's not that they don't have dreams, it's that they have buried them because they think dreaming is risky and chasing something bigger means they might fail. They believe failure is scary, it's uncertain, it's hot. They keep playing different thoughts in their head, thoughts like, what if I try and it doesn't work? What if I put myself out there and people laugh? What if I lose time, money, and reputation? So instead, they choose what feels comfortable. They choose the job they tolerate instead of the life they want. They scroll instead of starting. They keep planning instead of acting. They choose safety over growth. The truth is, comfort is the most dangerous drug. It never kills you instantly, it just quietly kills your potential. Think back to when you were a kid. You weren't scared to try, you weren't afraid to fall. You would run, climb, dance, sing without overthinking it, without the fear of judgment. You just kept on trying. You will fall down and you also get up. But somewhere along the way, life taught us to be afraid, to play it safe, to be realistic. And now you are here, playing life small and protecting yourself from pain. But let me ask you this. Isn't the pain of staying stuck worse than the pain of trying? Because the truth is, if you are scared to fail, you'll never rise. But if you are willing to fail forward, you become unstoppable. Because the fear never leaves. You just have to stop letting it make your decision. Your goal shouldn't be to kill the fear. Your goal is to get so good at failing that fear can't stop you. Every great inventor, every successful entrepreneur, every icon you admire, they all have one thing in common. They failed repeatedly, publicly, and probably painfully. Successful people you admire, they didn't avoid failure, they outlasted it. They use failure as a compass, not a cage. You can't stay in the cage of failure because you are afraid to get hurt. You have to come to terms with the fact that you're going to fail sometimes. And that's life, that's growth. The only question you need to ask yourself is, can you get back up? Can you come back stronger? If the answer is yes, even if it takes time, then you have nothing to fear. Because once you believe that no matter what happens, you can always rise again, you become unstoppable. You become dangerous to mediocrity. You become the kind of person who doesn't just dream but executes. You have to stop seeing failure as the worst case scenario because it's not. The worst case scenario is staying exactly where you are. The worst case scenario is dying with your ideas still inside you. The worst case scenario is waking up 10 years from now and realizing you traded your dream for security and still never felt safe. Let me ask you this. What if you can believe that failure wasn't finable formative and that every misstep was actually building you, not breaking you? Because that's exactly what failure does when you reframe it. You have to learn to reframe failure. Failure is feedback. It's how life teaches you what doesn't work so that you can find out what does. And here's the shift you need to make. Instead of thinking, if I fail, I'll be crushed, start believing, if I fail, I'll grow. Failure is your personal coach. It's showing you what to avoid, it strengthens your inner resilience, it sharpens your skills, it's building your emotional muscle. Failure is not a wall, it's a stepping stone. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's the path to success. You have to believe that a mistake is not a death sentence, it's a feedback. And rejections are redirection. Failure teaches you what not to do. It builds your resilience, it sharpens your focus, it toughens your spirit. Failure is feedback, it's data. It's a signal that you have tried, that you have showed up, that you have dared to go beyond limits. Every failure builds you. Each time you fail at something, you toughen your mind. You grow your skill, you deepen your grit, you get closer to your purpose. The only way to make your dream real is to take the first step knowing you might fail, to risk being seen trying, to fail in front of people. Because guess what? No one who ever lived an extraordinary life avoided failure. They learned to dance with it and they learned to live with it. So the next time fear shows up, don't run, don't shrink, don't make excuses. Take note of it. It means you are standing at the edge of your next level. And if you want something you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. You have to do the one thing that terrifies you. Think for a second. What if the project becomes successful? How will you feel? Would you think it was worth the risk? So that's your answer there. Anything worth the risk if it becomes successful. It's worth doing even though you're afraid of failure. So take a leap. And if you fail, get up. Try again because you are now smarter, stronger, and wiser. The only people who win are the ones who were brave enough to fail forward. So go ahead, launch the business, try the idea, get rejected. Look stupid, start awkward, fail publicly, get up and go again. Because every time you do, you are building the foundation of your future self. So here is your choice. You can stay in your comfort zone and keep wondering what could have been, or step out into the unknown and become the version of you that already exists inside you. You don't need more motivation. You don't need more time. You don't need more research. You just need to decide. Tell yourself, I'm done playing small. I'm ready to fail forward. Say it out loud. type it in the comments, post it somewhere you see it every day, and then move. Even if you're scared, especially if you are scared, because fear isn't a stop sign, it's a signal you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So today I challenge you, stop waiting for fear to disappear because it won't. But you can learn to move forward in spite of it. Because courage isn't the absence of fear, courage is doing it anyway. Know that even if you fail, you are still becoming who you were born to be. So take the leap, make the call, start the business, write the book, launch the idea. Your dream is on the other side of your fear. And guess what? You are ready. If this message hits you in the guts, then good. That means it's time to launch out. Remember to like the video, share it, and subscribe to my channel because your growth is just getting started. Go now, chase your dream, and don't just hope it works, make it inevitable. Let that dream punch your fear in the face. See you in the next video.